Hey there, my name is Grant Cardone and I'm going to share with you my thoughts on being willing to do what others won't, the ultimate key to success. People often think success is about genius, luck, or having some secret formula, but I'm here to tell you it's much more fundamental than that. Let me tell you something. What truly separates the average from the truly successful is being willing to do what others aren't willing to do. That's it. The simple, unvarnished truth. It's not a complex strategy. It's a raw, gut-level decision you make every single day. It's the choice to push forward when comfort calls you back. It's about going the extra mile when everyone else has already clocked out and gone home. It's making that one extra sales call, sending one more email, or spending another hour refining your pitch when you're exhausted. That's where the magic happens. When you embrace this mindset, you unlock a life full of achievements most people can only dream of. I'm talking about extraordinary achievements, financial freedom, and the power to shape your own destiny. And the fundamental key is willingness, being ready to take that step into discomfort and uncertainty when others hold back. It's about facing the fear of rejection and failure head-on, knowing it's just part of the process. This path isn't for everyone, and that's exactly why it works. If you want to stand out, you have to embrace this. You have to be willing to do what others won't. Let me break it down. Most people get stuck in their comfort zone, and you know why? Because it's safe. It's a space our brain creates to protect us, a place of routine and predictability where nothing unexpected can happen. It's the familiar job, the same friends, the predictable evenings. It feels like a warm blanket on a cold night. It's easy. There's no challenge, no friction, no growth. But here's the catch. Your comfort zone is where your dreams go to die. It's where mediocrity lives and thrives. Think of it as a gilded cage. It's comfortable, sure, but it's still a cage. And outside that cage is the entire world of possibility you're missing out on. The fear of failure, the unwillingness to take risks. These are the bars of that cage. They are the things that trap people. So many people want to succeed, they have big ambitions, but they won't put themselves in a position to fail. They won't apply for the bigger job, ask for the promotion, or start the business. They're afraid of the effort, the sacrifice, the discomfort. And I'm telling you, if you want to succeed, you can't play it safe. Success isn't found in safety. It's forged in the fire of discomfort. It's built on the sacrifices you make when no one is watching. You have to learn to recognize your comfort zone for what it is, a barrier between you and everything you want. The first step is to identify it. Ask yourself, what am I avoiding? What conversation, what task, what risk makes my stomach churn? That feeling right there, that's the edge of your comfort zone. That's your starting line. If you want to achieve something extraordinary, you have to break free from what's holding you back. Your comfort zone doesn't just keep you still, it keeps you small. The first step is awareness. You have to identify where your comfort zone is. Is it your job, your routine, your relationships? Once you see it, you can break free from it. And how? You start by making yourself uncomfortable. You challenge your fears. You stop letting doubt control you. You make bold decisions, even when the path is uncertain. Growth doesn't happen in a bubble of safety. It happens when you push yourself to do the things that scare you. Success demands sacrifices. You can't expect things to just work themselves out. You have to decide what you're willing to give up to get what you want. Time, energy, maybe even relationships. Sacrifices are a sign that you're serious. The average person isn't willing to make these sacrifices. They want the rewards without the work. But that's not how it works. Every time you make a sacrifice, you're aligning yourself with your goals. You're telling the world, I'm willing to pay the price for what I want. And believe me, the price is worth it. There's a pervasive myth out there that success comes easy, that it's a lightning strike of luck or a sudden breakthrough. That's completely wrong. We're fed a constant stream of highlight reels, the polished end results, but we never see the grueling process behind them. You know what real success looks like? It's showing up every single day, especially when nobody's watching. It's the quiet, unglamorous grind. It's the programmer debugging code at 2 a.m., the athlete training in the rain, the writer staring down a blank page. That's the bedrock of achievement. It's about putting in the effort even when you don't feel like it. Motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes. But discipline? Discipline is a choice. It's the muscle you build by doing the hard things, especially when your feelings are screaming at you to quit. This is where most people fall short. They mistake a lack of motivation for a sign they're on the wrong path. They don't have the discipline to stay in the game long enough to see the results. They want the prize without the fight. Hard work is non-negotiable. You have to commit to a routine, to consistent, focused effort. This is what separates the winners from the wishers. It's about building a system for yourself. What's your non-negotiable first hour of the day? Define it, execute it, every single day. If you're not ready to put in the hours, the sweat, and the effort, don't even bother starting. Success doesn't come to those who wait, it comes to those who work. It's earned in the trenches, not wished for from the sidelines. So, embrace the grind, learn to love the work itself, because that is the true path to victory. Listen, success is about taking risks. But there's a big difference between being reckless and taking calculated risks. You have to know when to step out of your comfort zone and take the leap. Some people play it safe and never get anywhere, but the ones who are willing to risk it all are the ones who achieve greatness. Risk isn't something you should be afraid of. It's part of the process. Every success story includes a risk story. It's part of the deal. If you want the rewards, you have to be willing to embrace the discomfort that comes with those risks. You are going to fail. Let me say that again. You are going to fail, but here's the key. The most successful people didn't get to the top without failing. They used failure as fuel. Every setback, every mistake is an opportunity to learn and get better. Failure doesn't mean the end. It's just feedback. The key is to bounce back, get back in the game, keep going. When you learn to use failure as a stepping stone, you'll start to realize it's just part of the journey. Don't let it stop you. Here's the truth. Anyone can work hard for a day, a week, maybe a month, but it's the ones who keep pushing, day in and day out, who win. Consistency isn't just about showing up, it's about showing up with an unstoppable attitude. It's about being persistent even when things aren't going your way. Persistence isn't about being stubborn, it's about knowing that consistent effort pays off. It's the consistent effort that leads to mastery, and mastery leads to success. You have to keep pushing, no matter what. A growth mindset changes everything. It's about seeing challenges as opportunities to get better. It's about knowing that failure isn't the end, but a stepping stone to something better. People with a fixed mindset are stuck. They're limited by what they know and afraid to grow. But you're not like them. You have to embrace the idea that you can always improve. With the right mindset, you'll thrive on challenges, overcome setbacks, and ultimately get to where you want to go. Keep learning, keep evolving, and keep growing. Here's the most important thing I can tell you. Take responsibility. Nobody's going to save you. Nobody's going to make things happen for you. If you want success, you have to take full responsibility for everything that happens in your life. The good, the bad, and the ugly. When you take responsibility, you're in control. You make decisions, you commit to them, and you execute with discipline. You become the person who makes things happen, instead of waiting for things to happen to you. Take responsibility, and success will follow. You want to succeed? Then be willing to do what others won't. It's as simple as that. You have to sacrifice, take risks, embrace failure, and keep going when others give up. It's not easy, but it's worth it. The people who are willing to do what others won't are the ones who live extraordinary lives. Now it's your turn. Take action. Be the one who steps up when others hold back. Be the one who puts in the work when others cut corners. The world is full of opportunities for those who are willing to go the extra mile. Are you ready? Let's make it happen.